I want to talk about this real quick. Um, for those that don't know what happened, Damar Hamlin passed out on the field. He had a heart attack. He's supposedly in stable condition now. But Skip Bayless tweeted out. Now, if I was at home, I'd put the tweet up. But he tweeted out basically talking about how they shouldn't cancel the game because of playoff implications. Basically, he made a tweet about football, and everybody's jumping down his throat. Um, and I'm not here to take his side or give him any type of passes. So he might not have known the severity of it or anything like that. No. What I am here to do is to understand the facts about Skip Bayless and to bring up something more important than what Skip Bayless did. Because all Skip Bayless did was tell the truth when people didn't want to hear it. See, because what people have come to find out and people may not know is that the NFL wasn't going to cancel that game. They were going to cart him off of the field and pull a Vince McMahon. The show must go on. But the players canceled it. The players wasn't going back out there. Like, man, I'm not, man, what? So what Skip Bayless tweeted was a reality. So I can't make him hold an L for that because he's not affiliated with the NFL. So therefore, if I demonize Skip and call for his job and do all this stuff, I'm saying that I don't care that he was right and that the NFL was going to do that. In that matter, the truth about what's being said by a person representing, and he doesn't even represent them, but his tweet was about what a corporation was going to do. Y'all acting like he said it. He's talking about what they would do, and then he was right. So if you're going to be mad at anybody, you have to be mad at the NFL. If you say somebody going to do something and they do it, it ain't your fault. Am I condoning? Listen, okay. Am I condoning DV if I see a chick do something and be like, yo, her man might DV her for that? If he go DV her, does that mean I condoning it? No. That's just me saying that this is what I think might happen. But here's the thing with Skip, where I just can't be mad at him because I understand who he is. He's a tunnel vision sportscaster. His girl wrote a book on how to live with a sports fanatic. He cares more about sports than her. So let's be real about it. Let's put it all on the floor. He cares more about sports than Damar Hamlin and you and me and anybody else too. So for him to be focused on the sports aspect of it is, bro, I can't say it's egregious coming from him. Like, I have to consider the source and I have to consider the representation. He was talking about what he thought the league was going to do, and then he was right. So how can we demonize him? It's like me saying, yo, I think the government's going to shut down for the winter or something, you know what I'm saying? And then they do it. You mad at me? Was it inconsiderate? Absolutely. But we're talking about the same man. When people show you who they are, believe them. He did the same thing to Dak Prescott. Now, they made a bigger deal. This was overblown a little bit. He did the same thing with Dak Prescott and tweeted about mental health. Like, yo, you a quarterback. Ain't nobody trying to hear that depressed stuff. Go out there and play quarterback. You got the hardest job in sports. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. They jumped on him for that. What was he thinking? What was he doing then? The same thing he did with this tweet. So I ain't gonna say I'm not mad at Skip, but I understand it. So I'm not mad at Skip. A couple people unsubbed to me. A couple people subbed. A couple people subbed and then unsubbed. I think it's because I did a story as Skip's defense attorney. I was just being funny, but really I was being serious because I understand that he doesn't care. Like, and listen. It's a bigger message here that you have to stop being triggered by people because people really don't care. I just seen a thing. I wish I was at home. I would pull all of this stuff up. I just seen a thing where DeMar Hamlin had a toy drive that he was trying to raise $2,500 before he got to the league, right? And they said that people just found out about it today and started donating, and it's up to $1 million. Like, yo, why people ain't donate before something man had to have a heart attack to get the toy drive? It was just Christmas. Why y'all ain't donate then? Because people didn't know or people didn't care. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. That's why I posted a highlight video of him, not because I don't get paid. I'm not monetized, so it ain't like I'm sitting here trying to get money off him, capitalize off it. I put a highlight reel of him up because people gonna be talking about him all day, but don't talk about him for him passing out on the field. Talk about what he's on the field for. He's one of the best covered corners. At least coming out of college. I ain't saying the league yet. But as far as tackling, he's a dog. So go watch him. Don't watch him pass out in the field. Watch that and then watch the highlight that I just put up. See what I'm saying? So Skip. People talking about Fox ain't gonna do nothing. Damn right they not. He gonna issue an apology and he's gonna talk about how he was right. I've watched Skip Bayless for over a decade. Like, I know what he's gonna do. He's really not gonna he's not gonna back down from this. And the NFL gave him the reason why, because he was right. So how insensitive can it be for me to tweet about a corporation? If I tweet about a corporation and then the corporation does what I say, you can't say that I'm the one that's being insensitive. Now, had the NFL not done that, then Skip Bayless probably would have been public enemy number one. But what he tweeted about, the NFL was currently doing while he tweeted it. The players was the only one that gave a fuck. So we can't say, oh, Skip Bayless is an asshole for not giving a fuck. Okay, the league didn't give a fuck. The only people that gave a fuck was the players, the ones who had went through it. Like, yo, like, no, man, we just watched somebody pass out. The fuck, I'm not getting back out there. Leave it up to the league. Sweep up the blood. Ain't no blood, but I'm just saying. Sweep up the blood. Get out there. Oh, y'all ready? Y'all good? It didn't happen to none of y'all. Get out there. That's what the league was saying. You know what I'm saying? At least Skip tweeted about them postponing it to a later date. The league was about to no blood, no foul, niggas. Hey, no blood, no foul. Y'all good? Hey, you good? Ain't none of y'all feeling queasy as you? Okay, good, because we got to finish this game because of the playoff, because of everything Skip tweeted. So people got to be mad at the NFL. You can be mad at Skip a little bit, but you got to be mad at the corporation that he was tweeting about. You can't get mad at a person that tweeted about a corporation And then that's what the corporation really did. If he was wrong, then it would be something else. He was right. What he tweeted was correct. He didn't say if it was me. He said the NFL, and then they did it. The players had to overrule. The players overruled the league. The league was agreed with Skip Bayless. Whatever tweet he put, that was the league tweeting that. That was the league's sentiments. And let's be real. I hate to say it. Well, I don't even hate to say this. He didn't pass away, but I hate to say this part. Even if he passed away, the league cares more about making money than Damar Hamlin. I guarantee you that. Sad to say, it's just the facts. The league cares more about Damar Hamlin or any other player. Okay? Let's be clear about that. Nothing to get the league postponed. There's no one player dying that'll stop the Super Bowl. You got me messed up. It's going to happen. It could be 10 players. Listen, respectfully, I don't even want to put this energy there. If a plane crashed with a whole team in it, the Super Bowl would still happen. Unless it was one of the two teams in it. That's the only thing that ever stopped the Super Bowl. If one of the two teams in it, something happened to the entire team. Like, they're not canceling money. They care more about money than people. We all know that. Stop it. This is what goes on. So I can't be mad at Skip because he tweeted about a corporation and then he was right. If I say I think America's going to drop a bomb and then they drop a bomb, you can't get mad at me for tweeting it. It really happened. He was really right. So really people just mad for when he said it. Because we all know, let's be real about this. We all know people going to continue their day of life after stuff happens. It'd be a day. We used to talk about Tate getting arrested 2 days ago. Now nobody gives a damn. Something happened to people, unless it's somebody you know or somebody you love, like a Kobe or somebody like that, you don't care. You're going to continue to move your day on. People was happy to hear he lived. Once people found out he made it, and it wasn't true that he passed, some people stopped caring. Oh, he good? Okay, good. Now let's find the next thing to talk about. So I'm not about to demonize Skip for this. I'm demonizing the NFL. We can be mad at Skip's tweet, but we got to be mad at the source. So anytime you see somebody talking about the tweet, talk about the NFL. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it all day. On anybody's video, anybody's comment section, I'm talking about the league. I ain't talking about Skip. I know Skip. Skip is an asshole. Skip is selfish. Skip's girl feels and wrote a book about him caring about more than sports than her. I don't think he cares about Damar Hamlin either. So I'm not holding him to that standard. If he don't care about Ernestine, he don't care about Damar. Come on now. So I'm mad at the NFL. I'm not mad at Skip. He was right. He was right. People care more about the playoffs. People care. People on the other team care more. People that feel like their team gonna win the Super Bowl care more. They don't want nothing to happen to nobody. Obviously, hell no. But once they find out everybody good, the game going on, continue the game. They did the same thing with Zach Taylor. They tried to continue the game. My man broke his pair. What happened to Zach Taylor? No, they tried to continue the game on him. That's what happened. So all you need to know, Google what happened to him. And then Google what the league did when it happened to him. So they care more about their bottom line than people. So I can't get mad at Skip speaking on the heartless nature of the league. That's all he did. He tweeted out the NFL is heartless. He basically, in Ebonics term, he like, yo, you know the league don't give a damn about this, right? Hey, y'all know they're going to keep playing, right? And they tried to. If it wasn't for the players being traumatized by actually seeing it, they would have continued the game. Then how you going to be mad at Skip? How would Skip would have been able to get backlash if they would have actually still played? Because that's what they tried. The players walked off. Man, we ain't playing, dog. Yo, dog, we ain't about to play. Same thing with the bubble. When the Jacob Blake, or what's my man name? It's so many people's names. My bad if I got it wrong. It's so many names, I get them all confused. It's Jacob Blake, the Minnesota thing. They did that. The league, oh, y'all about to play, bro. Y'all good? Ain't no Jacob Blake ain't none of y'all, is he? Oh, you good? Okay, come on and play. Giannis, them, get out here. The Bucks team was like, man, you got me messed up. Though. I ain't playing nothing. Same scenario. NBA is the same. If the NBA is the same, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to keep saying this 100,000 times. The only reason the league involved himself with George Floyd is because of Steven Jackson. The only reason America involved himself with George Floyd is because of Steven Jackson. Money matters. When stuff happens to rich people, people care. You know what I'm saying? Damar Hamlin is not the only person that passed out from a heart attack yesterday. He's just the only person that we know about because he's in the NFL. So, like, people don't be giving a damn. So the league involved himself because it was a money move. Now, all of a sudden, injustice and fight this on the back of the jersey, BLM back of the jerseys. When these motherfuckers just had to tell you they're not playing. So these corporations don't be caring. Corporations don't care about us. Your job. Something happened to one of your kids. You can't call in too many times if you ain't got the hours. You better have that. You better have that time. For real, people do not give a damn. I mean, people give a damn, but the corporations don't give a damn. So I ain't demonizing Skip for this. I can't. I just would be fake, especially looking at the tweet. He was talking about the NFL. You can't demonize me for saying what somebody else gonna do, and then they do it, and then you say, "Oh, you're so insensitive for saying that." I'm right. He gonna get backlash. He deserves it. I'm not taking his side. I'm not saying he don't deserve the backlash, but what I'm saying is he doesn't deserve it more than the league. He doesn't deserve the backlash more than the league because of what he tweeted, and he was the accuracy of what he tweeted. He didn't say me. He didn't say if it was me. He didn't say if I was Roger Goodell. He didn't do any of that. He said what he thought was going to happen, and then he was right. So, like, we about to demonize somebody for pointing out how savage the league is. If we got to cancel Skip Bayless, we got to not watch football. That's part of canceling Skip. For real. If we got to cancel Skip, we got to not watch football. Again, people already tried that one time with Colin. So, do it again. Boycott the league again. I ain't mad at Skip. I can't be. I just absolutely can't be. I'd be fake if I was really trying to demonize him for that tweet. Was it insensitive? Yes. Do I understand the source? Yes, I do. It's a person who I've seen be insensitive before, and I know why. And I haven't read the book, but I've seen it. His girl of 20 years literally wrote a book about dealing with a sports fanatic and said he loves sports more than her. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. If he done live with somebody 20 years and he cares more about sports than her, how can we seriously demonize him for a sports tweet? An inconsiderate sports tweet. He's tunnel-minded. He's tunnel vision. Would I have done it? No. You know what I'm saying? What I've seen, how that you shouldn't be saying this at this time? Yes. And like I said, I ain't giving him no pass. And I believe he probably didn't understand the severity. At the time he tweeted it, he probably didn't get the severity of it. But that's not I'm not giving him a pass. If you say I'm giving him a pass, my only pass is that he's an asshole. And I understand that. So how the hell can I, like, these people, like I said before, if people show you who they are, you got to believe them. We got to stop just keep re-saying the same shit about people that we've already said. It's like me calling Ben Shapiro a racist. I already think he's that. So if Ben Shapiro ever says anything out the way, it's not going to surprise me. I already labeled him. This is what I believe he is. So if I hear it, it's going to be like, oh, that's Ben being Ben. So this was Skip being Skip. It's the same person that said he doesn't care about Dak's mental health. He's a quarterback. That's the hardest position to play. You don't want to hear you about your mental health. He literally said that. So I don't. That's how worse does it get? Is you saying this worse than that? Maybe, but it ain't. To me, only thing make this worse than that is because of what happened to Hamill. You're gonna add in, if you try to say this is worse than that, you're gonna add in what happened to Hamill. I'm not adding in what happened to Hamill. I'm adding in what Skip thinks. He don't care about someone's mental health. That tweet is not saying that he don't care about Damar Hamill's physical health. He's saying he doesn't care about he's saying he cares about the playoffs. He literally said he don't care about Dak's mental health. And we're gonna demonize him? He's already a demon. It's over for him. If we can't make people be considerate who've already shown they're not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see the backlash he's gonna get today because he only deserves a little bit of it. I want to see who are gonna talk about the NFL actually doing what he said instead of just talking about him, like I am, because I'm gonna just be one of the first. Because if I'm the first, then I'm the first. Because the league tried to keep that game going, so I'm not about to get mad at somebody for saying why would they postpone the game when they weren't going to. I can't. I just can't. I can't. Yes, it's inconsiderate. Yes, I understand it. So that's the end of it for me. It's inconsiderate, and I understand it. Would I have done it? Absolutely not. Is it egregious? Yes. Do I care? I can't. I'm just being dead real. I can't. I would be a hypocrite if I demonize Skip for this tweet. And the cat, like I said, the main thing is the league. If he was wrong, I'd be saying something totally different right now in this whole life. But he was right, so I can't. I can't demonize you for tweeting the right thing at the wrong time. That's all he did. He tweeted the right thing at the wrong time. I don't even know he didn't tweet the right thing. He tweeted the wrong thing at the wrong time, but it was right. Right? It's okay. I'm gonna say it like that. He tweeted the wrong thing at the wrong time, but what he tweeted was right. So okay, we demonizing them for timing. Well, I'm demonizing the league for compassion or lack thereof, really, because they was gonna keep that game going. They didn't care. And it's not the first time we've seen this happen in the NBA. I mean, it's NBA, but NFL. It's the first time, not the first time we've seen it. First of all, they cart people off all the time and continue the game, but this is something different, obviously. But yeah. So I can't wait to see what Skip gonna do. I think he gonna apologize because he had. Listen, this is my prediction. If I'm right, I'm about to do another video. I promise. I think he's going to apologize and then double down on what he said. Y'all mark my words. He's gonna apologize. Like, is he gonna say something to the effects of "I was inconsiderate," but then he's gonna double down on what he said. I can guarantee that. That's my prediction. If I'm wrong, I'll be back. If I'm right, I'll be back. Either way, I'll be back. But I think that's what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna apologize, then be like, "But y'all know I'm right, right?" Like an asshole would. Like I said, when somebody show you what they is, believe him. He's an asshole, and he's gonna show it today, and I believe in that. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see, y'all. But he getting a lot of backlash. Trust and believe it. People on the line dragging him. I lost a couple subs for that story I did. I know it is. I got some subs and I lost some subs right after I did that. So I shouldn't have did that. But I was just being funny. I don't care. This is what I do. If somebody don't want to be on this channel with me making comedy, then this the wrong channel. For real. So yeah, I tried to make light of the situation. Like, what the hell? Everybody just gonna be mad the whole time and sad about the shit? No. You know what I'm saying? It happened. It's something that was traumatizing in the league. We're not about to all be sad forever about it, especially when people don't even know dude. And Skip was right. So I'm gonna continue to watch the backlash. I'm only gonna agree with probably 40% of it, and I'm trolling people's comment sections all day. That's a fact. I am doing that because I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I don't be knowing how I'm gonna react to stuff that I see and hear. Like I just don't agree with everybody on this one, not this one. Like I said, am I saying that it wasn't inconsiderate? No, I'm saying it was inconsiderate. But I'm saying I understand him tweeting it, and I'm saying he was right. So that ruins the uproar for me. Maybe it's just me, but that ruins it for me. Him tweeting the truth and him having a wife that tweeted or wrote a book about him loving sports more than her. It's like I can't make him care about DeMar Hamlin more than sports. I can't make him do that. I can't make somebody who cares more about sports than his wife care more about DeMar Hamlin than sports. I'd be a hypocrite if I tried to make him do that. So the rest of the world can, but I will not be with y'all while y'all are doing that. And I will be against y'all and trolling most of y'all. If you're content creators. So I see y'all in somebody comment section that's mad at Skip. Y'all be good.